If you guys want to see some arrows do some damage, keep watching because we're going to do some epic things today. What is going on, guys? Protaz here with Protaz Adventures. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys like this content, definitely hit that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do so now. The subscribe button will be right here. Let's get into the video. So on today's episode of Will It Penetrate, we're going to be shooting paper, and I've always wondered how far an arrow can penetrate through a block of paper. Multi-purpose copy paper from Amazon Basics, 500 sheets in the block, and it's about 2.5 inches thick. The paper weighs 20 pounds, and that should be able to stop arrows, but maybe they'll go through. So I'll be shooting 4 different arrows here. You got the V1 RIP from Victory right here. We've got the Sportsman's Warehouse Vital Impact arrows. We have the Gold Tip Velocity XD 300, and then we have the Cabela's X1 Pro. These arrows are all 300 spine arrows, and they all are the same length. My draw length is 31.5 inches, and my compound bow is a Bear Paradigm. I'll show you guys that in a second and explain everything so that way you guys know exactly what I'm shooting. Everything is equal. All the arrows are equal other than their variances in grains. Honestly, guys, I think the Victory V1 is going to go in harder because it has a 50 grain collar. None of these have collars except for the Victory V1s. So I think this one should be the promising one that will penetrate the paper the hardest. This right here is my Bear Paradigm. This thing is ready to hunt package equipped. My draw weight is 55 pounds and the bow probably weighs like 4 pounds. We have the Trophy Ridge sight on it, basic sight. I'm working on some things in the background to upgrade this thing, but for now, all you guys gonna know is all the ready to hunt stuff that you guys saw at Cabela's or wherever you guys saw this bow is exactly what I'm shooting. So with that being said, I'm gonna set up my target now, show you guys exactly how I'm gonna set up, and then we can start firing arrows into the paper to see which arrow will penetrate right through. Or will they explode? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm actually pretty stoked on this. Science is expensive, and we're here to test all the theories and show you guys some incredible things. If you guys want to see some arrows do some damage, keep watching because we're going to do some epic things today. I got to secure this right here. Just like so. All right, guys. The least expensive arrow is the Vital Impact here from Sportsman's Warehouse. I believe this arrow is $6 for one. So we're going to be shooting the Easton tips for now. We're going to shoot all the tips and then we're going to shoot all the broadheads. Solid. All right, folks, next arrow in question, the X1 Pro from Cabela's. We're going to be putting on an Easton tip here. This arrow comes in right around the $9 mark. Next arrow in question is the Velocity XD 300 spine. This is from Gold Tip, and I'm shooting a 125 grain Easton tip like all the other ones. This arrow right here is coming in at $10 or $11 depending on where you buy it. So not that much from the X1 Pro, but you know, it is more expensive. So this is the one we're going to shoot with the Easton 125 grain tip. All right, guys, the moment you guys are all been waiting for, the badass V1 RIP arrow from Victory. So this arrow right here, it comes in at a cool $20 to $21 for this beautiful arrow with these beautiful fletches, carbon all around arrow. You guys already know. Let's shoot this. As you guys can see, everything penetrated like it was supposed to, but I've yet to look to see if they actually went through the paper. I don't know what happened to my X1 Pro. It went like left high for some reason, and I've had nothing but problems with these X1 Pros. They shoot great, but sometimes they don't. The rest of the arrows are kind of climbing together, so it goes to show my shooting does not suck. It could be just the arrow shaft. I don't know. It is what it is, but I'm about to show you guys the penetration. So this is the X1 Pro from Cabela's. It went high left, but the rest of these are pretty dead on. And the moment of truth is, did they penetrate? Okay, one did. One penetrated, And that is obviously the V1 Victory absolute penetration. So I should have got two. Wow, guys, that just ripped right through. So right behind it is the Velocity XT. Is just right at the edge here. It didn't quite go through. All right, the X1 Pro is about, there it is right there. There's a tip. I don't know if you guys could see it, but not much paper, about a little more than 3/4 all the way through. And the Vital Impact arrow, which is this bottom one down here, it's going to be hard to see. Oh, it actually went further than the X1. You guys see that right there? So it went in probably that far. There it is. It's even further. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, that's it down there. Yeah, that's the one down there. There it is right there. So the Vital Impact actually almost made it all the way through, and the X1 Pro is the one that didn't really make it through all the way. So there you guys have it. That's for arrow tips. Penetration station. What a majestic thing. All right, is there any damage on here? A couple scratches on the carbon, but it does have a slight bend to it, actually. Maybe we can unbend it. That didn't really help. It's pretty curvy. Pretty curvy. Velocity XT. No damage on the XT. Everything looks good. Oh yeah, that looks straight to the naked eye. All right, that one came out pretty good. Yeah, no damage on this one either. Looks pretty straight to the naked eye. So maybe that X1 Pro is actually bad. Yeah, there's a bad curve into this one. You can tell right away. But this one is going to be tough to rip out. Guys, I cannot pull it out for whatever reason. It's because the collar makes it super difficult to take out. Yep. All right, any damage to this? Dude, this is so straight. That's actually insane. All right, take two. All right, guys, so this is what we have for the contraption. It's not the prettiest, but it'll do. And the paper is all secured. I got all the heads off, and we're gonna put the broadheads on now. And then we're gonna shoot the paper and see how far the broadheads will go through the paper. I'm pretty excited about the broadheads. I knew the arrow tips are gonna go far, but broadheads, they have like cutting action. So we'll see exactly how they do and perform, and I'll show you guys that in a second. As you guys saw, the arrowheads, pretty amazing stuff. Now we're gonna try the broadheads. And let me tell you, I'm a little scared for this because I don't wanna ruin these arrows, but at the same time, it's a video and science is expensive, like I told you guys. So we got all the broadheads all kind of equipped here on all our arrows. We're obviously gonna shoot cheap to most expensive, and you guys already saw Vital Impact was our cheapest arrow, and we're gonna shoot that one first. So where is this Vital Impact? Here it is. So Vital Impact goes first, then the X1 Pro will go next, and then the Velocity XT, and then you guys know the Victory RIP V1 will go last. So let's do this. Let's check this out. All right, guys, you guys see that right there? Velocity XT. The one and only V1. I'm afraid for this one, to be honest. It's such a nice arrow. I don't want to ruin it, but science. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's kind of all over the place. Maybe because they're cheap heads, but we have them up here. If we remove this piece of wood, none of them penetrated through. The one that got the closest is actually the Vital Impact, which is insane to say, but Vital Impact is the only one that penetrated the furthest. The cheapest arrow did the furthest damage, which is insane to say. Velocity XT, not too far behind it. I think it's just behind this one here, somewhere in here. Hard to tell, but Victory, I don't know. It just broke. Look at it. I'm just gonna undo this here and show you guys. There's some damage on the collar, right behind the collar here, right there. It's all nicked up. But I'm gonna continue shooting it. It should be fine. But yeah, guys, that's kind of how far it went in, and taking these out is gonna be impossible. But I think I'm just gonna unscrew them and take them out each separately. But that's kind of what we have going on. I'm not impressed by the shooting whatsoever, but it's more of a trial error thing to see how far these heads would go through. None of them penetrated. So arrowheads are the only ones that penetrate. All right, guys, so the Vital Impact arrow actually made it the furthest, almost all the way through, but not quite. And I don't know what happened here. I'm just gonna say the shooting subpar, but the main goal was to get it on paper. Oh boy, pulling these out was gonna be an absolute challenge. I mean, it's not gonna come out. I'm gonna have to spin all these off. No damage on that one, but definitely got some damage up top on that Victory. That's very unfortunate because that's my most expensive arrow. But colors can be changed, arrows can be cut, so it's not a big deal. I can figure that out. But the main goal is to take all of these arrows out and preserve them. That's pretty insane. Like, if the paper weighed less, it'd probably go all the way through, but just the amount of damage that takes. And these broadheads have little tips on them, so they can actually drive further into the paper or further into the animal. I hope I don't cut myself trying to take my paper here. There we go. Guys, look at this. We have damage. We damaged them. I don't know if you guys could see that, but that's a damaged broadhead. Oh yeah, these broadheads are done. Ain't no quality stainless steel, I'll tell you that. Look at the damage on that. You're shooting at a brick of paper that's 20 pounds, so what do you expect, right? But overall, not bad, but you're gonna lose some broadheads doing this test, so I'm glad I did this for you. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Will It Penetrate? And as you guys saw, the paper did get penetrated pretty hard. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you guys liked it, definitely like it, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.